I am the Hermit, and welcome to my shed. In this video, I'm going to do a quick breakdown of how and why governments divide its citizens. Especially nowadays with the media repeating instead of challenging the government on the claims they make, it's hard to decipher what's real and what is not. So let's slide open the door and see what's inside. Throughout history, governments have often employed strategies that create divisions among their citizens. These divisions can manifest along various lines, including politics, race, and class. Understanding the mechanisms and motivations behind these divisions is crucial for recognizing their impact on society and working toward a more cohesive future. The practice of dividing citizens is not a new phenomenon. It has its roots in colonialism, imperialism, and authoritarian regimes. Historically, governments have utilized divide and conquer tactics to maintain control over diverse populations, to weaken resistance and foster dependence, ensuring their dominance. For instance, colonial powers often instigated conflicts between indigenous groups to facilitate their control over territories. This strategy has had lasting repercussions, contributing to ongoing tensions in many post-colonial societies. Political division is perhaps the most visible form of societal stratification. Governments often foster political polarization through the establishment of parties that emphasize ideological differences. This us versus them mentality can stifle collaboration and compromise, leading to gridlock in governance. Rhetoric plays a critical role in this division. Political leaders frequently exploit fears surrounding economic instability, crime, or immigration to rally support. By framing certain groups as threats, they divert attention from broader systematic issues while sowing discord among the populace. Racial division is deeply entrenched in many societies and has been historically reinforced by government policies. From Jim Crow laws in the United States to apartheid in South Africa, racial hierarchies have been institutionalized through legal frameworks that privilege certain groups while marginalizing others. Governments often use race as a mechanism of control, diverting public anger and frustration towards marginalized groups. By framing certain races as others, they can foster a sense of unity among the majority, creating a rallying point that distracts from critical social issues such as economic inequality and corruption. Moreover, racial division serves to uphold systematic inequities. By perpetuating stereotypes and discrimination, governments can maintain power structures that benefit the dominant group, limiting opportunities for those on the fringe of society. This strategy not only harms marginalized individuals, but also impoverishes society as a whole, as it stifles the potential contributions of diverse voices. Class division is another critical factor in how government creates societal rifts. Economic inequality is often exacerbated by policies that favor the wealthy, leading to a stratified society where access to resources is determined by one's economic status. Governments may implement tax breaks for the rich or cut social services that benefit lower-income populations, deepening divisions. They are often accompanied by a lack of social mobility, where individuals feel trapped in their socio-economic status. This sense of helplessness can breed resentment or disillusionment, making it easier for governments to manipulate public sentiment. By focusing citizens' anger on other marginalized groups, such as immigrants or the poor, governments can deflect attention from their own policies that perpetuate inequality. Understanding the psychology behind societal divisions is essential. Humans have a natural tendency to categorize themselves and others, a phenomenon known as social identity theory. This tendency can lead individuals to favor their in-group while disparaging out-groups, reinforcing divisions. Political leaders often exploit this cognitive bias, using fear and anger to galvanize support. Rhetoric that vilifies opposing groups can effectively rally citizens, creating a loyal base. This dynamic fosters an echo chamber, where individuals are insulated from differing viewpoints, further entrenching societal divides. The division of citizens by governments is a multifaceted issue, with historical roots and significant consequences. By understanding the mechanisms and motivations behind these divisions, societies can work toward greater cohesion. Promoting education, dialogue, and equitable policies is crucial for fostering a future where unity will lead to a resilient society. Recognizing and addressing these divisions is not just an ethical imperative, it is essential for the health and stability of our democracies. In closing, the mainstream media and government wants us fighting over the few things that divide us. We have to ignore that and embrace the many things that unify us. Anyways, on saying that, thanks for hanging out in the shed. and I hope to see you again. Take care.